Hello everyone, this is a video just of how my setup evolved with my tent box. So it just started with a Tentbox Lite 1.0, that was the only tent box available at the time, and my electric car, which was a Nissan Leaf, which didn't have much range, which did restrict my journeys and the type of camping that I could do or go to. But as you can probably see from the photos, I did go away to some great places. That picture there is with myself, well, my cousin and his tent next to my tent box. I bought that hook thing that goes onto the door latch, which just enabled me to get up higher so I could pack the tent away. Then eventually we got a new car, which was a bit better because the electric range was not particularly good on the Nissan Leaf. So it just meant I could go further to more remote places, have more adventures in the car. Also, with it being an estate car, I had a lot more room for my junk that goes in the boot. Then I got a pop-up tent to go next to my tent box, and that was just really just to store my junk. I've got an Eco Zoom cooker, which you can just put all sorts of little bits of wood and you can cook on it. It's great. Keeps you a little bit warm. Next thing was the shelter, like a beach shelter. Just bought that just to give you a bit more of a space where you're away from everywhere. Then my uncle bought a tent box as well, put it on his car. That was a little trip to Scotland. As you can see, I've still got the pop-up tent at that point where I was keeping my equipment in. Next came the Jacky with you can probably see the solar panels. That was a massive game changer, particularly when it's nice sunny weather like this particular camp. I bought an awning. Again, another game changer. That was fantastic. A bit of tarp just to make it a little bit bigger, more protected. This is in Glencoe, a Red Squirrel campsite, which is one of my favourite campsites. So the awning just really extended your living space, just kept you a little bit more protected. As you can see, we've been all over the place. We've been to Scotland, we've been to Wales, we've been away in the winter. Next was the ARB awning room. Now this, so glad I bought this. This particular camp was extremely cold. It was over the new year of 22-23, and as you can probably see in that picture, it was very, very icy, very, very cold. At times it was a little bit too cold to sit outside, but when you sat in the awning room, put the cooker on for a little bit, it just heated it up. It was really nice. The tent box was absolutely solid with ice, even had icicles inside the tent. This picture's when I was putting the tent box and awning away, and had so much ice on the tent box it was untrue. That's Sycamore Gap. Just thought I'd throw that one in there because we've been camping around that area quite a lot. Unfortunately, no longer there. This was just airing my setup out just before we went away, and just to give it a bit of an airing, make sure there was no damage to it, no mould or anything like that. This was on a Lake District camp out where there was about 100 other tent boxes. At this point, the new Tentbox 2.0 had come out, so that was interesting. We got to see all the different 2.0 the small one and the XL. Again, back to Sycamore Gap. There's a little car park at a place called the Sill, which is by Sycamore Gap. And you can camp there overnight or stop there overnight. This is a big family camp that we did. There was about 5 or 6 tents, all of different family members. Which was great. That was in Northumberland. We also have access to a big caravan, so we go there quite often. So sometimes the tent box doesn't get used, but we like staying out and getting away from the house from time to time, get away from the kids. This was a Yorkshire camp out. So really I urge anybody to get a tent box, whichever tent box, whether it's the light, the classic, the cargo. They're absolutely fantastic. It's made my life so much better. It just means that you can just decide on an evening, oh, I want to go away, and you just drive off, put your tent up, and there you are, you're camping. Within 5 minutes you're camping. These photos are from a trip we went down to London. This was probably about one of the nearest campsites to London city centre. It was right in the north side of London, and it was fantastic. Anyway, that's us. Thanks for watching. Bye.